How's it going, everyone? Thank you for stopping by. Welcome back to another episode of King of Retail, where we are apparently in our HQ city map, which actually is a good spot to start because I do need to discuss something while we are here. In the last episode, we did talk about expansion, kind of. We did talk about like what idea to go forward as far as like how to get those next level up skill points, because it is going to take a long time with the level 22 store. It just is what it is where we're at. It is confirmed that if you had a different store, right, if you had another store, that store would level up faster, which, you know, in return you would get more skill points, and then you could kind of progress a little bit faster as well, which is great advice. Another thing to think about is there was a tip, and I don't know if properties fluctuate often, or it depends on certain aspects of the game, of what you own and whatnot. But I was told that in the northwest region from the HQ, which is about here, maybe even these stores right here, stores will open up to be able to buy, and they're relatively cheap, and they are technically in a very low populated area, which is what we are in right now. However, the demographic is way different than the demographic over here. So the demographic down here is mostly farmers, I don't want to say poor people, because it's not, they're not poor, they're just low, they just don't have a lot of money to work with, right? This is the farmer area. However, over here, I've been told, is more of a celebrity accountant area. So even if we were to open a new store, we would be having like well, not the option, we would have the opportunity to sell to higher wealth people, so they would spend more, right? That would help a new store out a lot. Again, this is everything that I've been told. I can't confirm it unless I do it, right? But that is something to actually look forward to. So if there is a little bit of fluctuation of properties and how they handle, that is one thing that could be very, very helpful for us when we start another store. Are we ready to start another store right now? I would say no. I would say absolutely no. But there's always room for improvement somewhere. I think today's episode is going to be a very high focus on profits. Profit margin is big. We need to get started. We need to start coming back into the green area. There is one thing I want to adjust with our store today. We are changing the logo today to bottles and cans. Oh baby, look at that. I hope that looks fantastic. I have two different ones. I have bottles and cans transparent, and then I have bottles and cans on the Simpsons couch. I just thought it was cute. Maybe once we get the pantry items, I can throw in another cartoon character, like, I don't know, like toilet paper or something. I don't know. But I think that's pretty cool to have right now. And we could like switch up the colors from like McDonald's red and yellow from the green. I don't know. But yeah, so there we go. We have a new logo. That's something I've been wanting to do for a little bit while now. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Yeah, so when it comes to the skill points, we are, you know, we are a little bit of ways. We should be getting number 7 today, or skill point 7 today. And I see this issue when it comes to some people playing this game. Like, some people obviously didn't start with groceries. Groceries are a very low price item. Some people started with electronics, and they think they have a lot of money, right? They think they have a lot of money, but the products themselves, they only get like a 20% profit margin on them. And I know with big items, like big expensive items, that's not bad. But they kind of get fooled in the fact that, oh crap, you know, I have $10,000, $20,000, $30,000, but they kind of forget that, you know, the products themselves, like electronics, cost so much money. So the overhead is always there, right? And they expand a little bit too fast, and then they kind of bankrupt a little too fast. I think with groceries, it might not look a lot, like $4,000, $5,000 might not look a lot, but that's actually quite a bit considering the fact that groceries on average cost between like $5 to $8 a piece. That's actually big. That's pretty big. That's bigger than you think, really. So let's go to our store today and get that going on. We should have, you know, again, the new logo right on the front. Oh, baby, look at that. That looks fantastic. I love it. One thing I do want to do, I know I think I mentioned, or maybe I haven't yet, no shenanigans today, but there is going to be a shenanigan going on right now. We will be adding a freaking ceiling. Yes, we will be adding a ceiling sign here today. This is, again, something that's unnecessary, but I will do it regardless because it's all zany and fun here. All right, so we are going to put a sign right above the register here. as best to I can, best to my ability. We will add, yes, we will add this sign. This says, "Don't ever whistle at me again." Don't ever whistle at me again. So that is our new sign above the register. Is it pointless? Yeah, it's probably pointless, but I think it should be well spoken for the fact. One more sign that can be added as well. And this can go like right here between the doors. This is going to be a nice wall sign. We're going to do a wall sign. It's the wall sign. We're going to do a medium size. I don't think it needs to be that big. Put a nice frame on it. Send it there. Change it. And this one will be, the reason why I'm putting these signs up is because they were suggested by someone in the comment section a few episodes ago. So because they suggested these, I felt like, dude, I gotta do it, right? I gotta put up the signs. So this is gonna be, "I am the manager and I can kick you out if I want to." So thank you so much for the suggestion on both of these signs. You know who you are. So in memory of you, we have those signs up in the store now. Again, keeping it zany, as Mr. Clarkson would say, 17% off on potatoes. All right, so now that we have that taken care of, let's go ahead and send Madison on the register. Yeah, we'll send Madison on the register quickly as I restock. No more shenanigans for a little bit right now. It's all about making money now, because we only have $461. We need to make the profits. We need to hunker down. We need to start doing it. I just wanted to put those in. Hope you guys enjoy it, because I enjoy the hell out of it, and it's fun to do. And any suggestions that you guys make for signs, dude, I'm open for it, man. All right, Tyrell will take care of that. We will take care of everything that we need to take care of on the restock game here. Dun, dun, dun. You know, I should probably just like switch it up a bit. Let's put on some rock, I guess. All right, so the blue wine is looking great. The cheap blue and green beers are actually going pretty solid right now. I haven't really like noticed that. So today we need to like focus in on products and what products are selling and what products are not selling. I think that's something we've kind of looked over for the past couple days, not like, well, maybe episodes, but I would say physical days in the game. You know, I don't want to lose track of what we got, and it'd be terrible. It'd be like a loss of money for all of us. So look at that. The meat has been restored. Love to see that. Go ahead and add some lettuce that need to be added there. Fantastic. Tyrell's on that. And let's just put Madison back on marketing, because she really does need to focus on marketing today. Today could be her last day ever on marketing. I say ever, maybe loosely, but it could be the last day she does it for a while, because she's gonna be maxed out. And then the next thing Madison needs to do is restocking. So there was something I was actually thinking about well, I'd say the other day, but I think it was last night I was thinking about it. So an idea coming from me going into our next store. I know this is like kind of, you know, you're kind of getting ahead of yourself, and I don't want to get ahead of myself, and I feel like I might be getting ahead of myself. But I think a good thing is obviously what we're doing with Madison, actually what we're doing with everybody, we're training them up, right? And something that happens also that I've noticed on some other people's Let's Plays is people, they start the please help, they start their new store, right? And then they hire a bunch of new people to run the store. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that. I think if you are to, and this could be a tip for you at home, if you are to build or buy another store, I think you should transfer. And this is actually what happened in real life retail whenever I was in an IRL retail. What they would do, or what we would do, is we would send our veteran, seasoned, well-performing salespeople to the new store, because we know that store is going to start out in the negatives. So if you have your well-trained employees going to your new store, and I think I've heard, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think I heard that you can transfer your employees from store to store. If that's the case, dude, that's going to save people a ton of time and a ton of freaking money. You don't want to like, so you don't want to like start a new store up, right? And hire a bunch of new people. I feel like, one, their job familiarity, if I can say that correctly, will not be there, obviously, right? It will not be there. Their skills will be questionable. One, they can miss out on sales. 2, they could do sales discounts. Register, they can miss out on register. They can lose you money on register. And that's one thing that you do not want to have on a brand new store. Now, yes, you're going to need employees there at your new store, right? You are going to need employees there at your original store. What I would suggest is having veteran presence in the new store. Hire new people at your old store, because your old store is a profit cow. It's a cash cow. That old store will be able to, one, afford to lose money on sales discounts, whether it be, or lose money at the cash register, whether it be a mishandle of money. That store will survive a couple mishaps from time to time. Your new store will not survive on mishaps like that. Even if they are little mishaps, they will not survive. It just won't. So that's something you know, I'm gonna think about, and if you're playing at home, maybe you should think about it too. Thank you. Always thinking about that. So then when your new employees are trained and well groomed at your new store, then you can transfer them to, or sorry, at your old store, then you can transfer them to your new store. I think you can transfer employees. Someone's gonna need to correct me. But if that's the case, I think that's a fantastic idea that we will do in the future going forward, because that is a smart way to go. And I'm not saying like all your OG employees go from this store to your new store. I'm saying maybe half go there. Dude, the potatoes are selling today. The potatoes are selling. Thank you, Clarkson. Appreciate you, bud. All right. Yeah, so let me know what you guys think about that. I think it's a good idea. Because, you know, when you start your new store in real life, right? In real life, if you were to start a business, that business technically makes 0 profits for about 1 to 2 years. And that's real. That's real talk. Trust me. I've been there. I've done that. Your store will not make profit for the first 12 to 24 months. In this game, obviously, that's not the case because time goes by really fast. I would say maybe in this game, and this is a guess, maybe in this game when you start a new store, that store doesn't see big profits or maybe any profits really for the first 2 to 4 weeks. So you always got to keep that in mind when you do start a new store. You got to have that overhead. You got to think large, and you're like, I got to babysit this store for the time being. So when it does come to new employees, you just can't afford having them slip up. It is what it is. But you can't have them afford to slip up in this profitable store here. Dude, this song, get out of here. Respectfully. Jesus Christ. All right. So yeah, one thing I am looking at after today is going to be the gold and tree wine here. Don't ever whistle at me again. I'm going to be taking a look at these. We are at 1900. We are running low on the tree wine, admittedly. Madison will be going home. Tyrell is like kind of like energy and mood, like not doing so hot. But I think he should be fine. You know, he could storm off really at any given point here. I will keep an eye on this. I'm going to fast forward time.
Hey, can you help me? Hey, have a minute.
Oh my God. If, you know what, he's got that. If one of these bottles goes out, thanks. I might upgrade the minimum storage to it.
Got a second?
Might.
Thank you.
Get the celebrity, Tyrell. Get the celebrity. Get the celebrity. Thank you, Tyrell.
Thank you.
Good job, Tyrell. All 3 out of 3, and he's going home. All right, so here we go. Someone did pick up something. Excuse me. Someone picked up the gold wine. All right, gold wine, black wine. Will we run out? Here we go. Oh, Jesus Christ. We could probably do it if we help this lady out and run on over to him. I am going to run on over to him. He is a celebrity. Hello? How are you? What would you recommend? I would recommend this. That would take some serious convincing. All right, I would recommend this. Interesting. Tell me more. Jesus.
Excuse me.
I don't have the time. I don't have the time or place. People are whistling at me. Hopefully you are happy enough to grab that. Let's see here. Will he grab it? He does not. That's all right. That's all right, dude. I'm sure he's going to spend some money here. $2,100. So we did technically kind of start out the day with like $400 and some dollars. Mostly because We bought signs. We bought signs. I am the manager, and I will kick you out if I can, or if, you know, whenever I want. Is basically what we're at. So yeah, there's, dude, I'm really liking how this store is coming along. I really am. I really am. It's coming together, and it's feeling so freaking good. Okay, you know what? One at a time, people. Blue Coronas are technically out right now. I would suggest that. Blue Coronas are out. So again, that's something to kind of keep an eye on. If I have another consecutive day of Corona being out, I might increase the minimum storage on that. And that's something that I have recently actually decreased. Oh my god.
Thanks.
I've decreased to the minimum. Because it's almost like... It's almost like... what is it? Kind of resetting the palette in a way. It's like, all right, what does actually sell? And then now, I've never seen that before. Closed. Well, yeah, we've closed, but you could have still, I could have still rung you out. What do you mean? What the hell just happened? That was very rude of her. Do we have any more potatoes in the back? We don't. So let's see here. Let's do. This is going to cost us more than it's going to make us. Let's do a minimum of, what's this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is that 6? So maybe I'll just do a minimum storage of like, maybe 6 or 12. Maybe 12. Maybe 12. $1,900 going straight to our pockets. So that's a good rebound. That's a very good rebound for us. We do have an email. And again, we have the hipsters going on for the next 5 days. We have a sale on organics. Holy crap. Let's see what we have. Products, okay, organics, we are offering discounts on 1 articles for 2 days. 1 article for 2 days. What is the 1 article? Organics, not here. Fruit. Really? Strawberries. Okay, well, we have 6 of them right now and on the rack. We have 1 in the back. We sell them at 12. We do sell these. These things might be a good thing to go on sale. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy 10. $38 for 10. How much do we have? We have 7 in the back. Yes. Let's actually do 14. We'll do 14. We'll kind of double what we have now on that, and I'll be fine with that. Add $800 for our minimum storage. Captain Morgan... Yeah, we're gonna actually fill that up. The Jaeger, no, we're not gonna fill up the Jaeger. Blue, green beer, no. Corona, yes. Dude, the Corona's at 12. That is over the minimum stock that we have on that. That's actually interesting. No on that. We'll pass on that. We'll pass on that. We'll pass on that. That, and we will be a-okay. So $804 for this order. Yeah, $804 for this order. 15. Why does that sound so much? No, that's right. Maybe. $804. So there we go. $1,100 is how much money we have now, which is going to put us at how many? 172 is going to the corporation. Not the best. Not the best indeed. But we're okay. We're all right. So Tyrell will get a level up, which means he will start doing his sales boost once he gets another course. God damn it. Madison, however, will max out on marketing. So she is done with marketing. Next thing she needs, they both need to take a course. All right, well, that's something. So let's take a look at her schedule here. So Tyrell, look, my man, you will be going on a course. You will be going on course. Thank you very much. $239. I know this kind of like defeats our profit purpose here, but it needs to be done. Madison is going on course as well. Do that. There we go. Take a course on that. I mean, do you need to take a course on restock? I don't know, dude. All right, so there we go. So 2 people are on course. No. There we go. So 2 people are now on course. We have $765. Sophia will be on sales. Bernard will be on restocking. How is Bernard in other categories here? Bernard could actually jump on sales, which actually is kind of cool. And then Sophia, she's doing sales, right? She's doing sales as well. She has sales and restocking next, so that's okay. I'm nervous for the restock because that's going to, you know, it's going to suck once they start to restock because, you know, they're going to break shit and whatnot. All right, so, yeah, let's go to the next day. Yeah, I'm good with the next day. Let's go there. We should get a level up now. Another skill point. Or not. I guess not. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Look at it. Let's go ahead and switch this up to pop, please. All right. So I assure you, we're open. So we are open. Bottles and cans. Let's actually take a look at the Clarkson corner here. So sell them for $9. 17% off of that. We will put a minimum storage of we'll do 12 for right now. 12 maybe. I'll keep an eye on that. The weird apples are selling great. One thing that's not selling great, I don't think, are these strawberries. So since we do have them on sale today and we bought them on sale, they will go for $11 for 10% off on that, and we'll see how well that goes. Bananas, do we have any bananas? No. How's our storage in the back? Let's go ahead and take a look at the storage in the back. 29, dude. We are so freaking low on our storage. Like, obviously that's what we wanted. We wanted a little bit of spring cleaning. Spring cleaning has came. Now we need to start pushing products. One blue wine after an entire day of being fully stocked with blue wine, that is pretty damn good. The fact that the red Corona isn't selling, is it different? It might be a different price from the blue Corona. Maybe that's why it's not selling. I could be screwing up there. Hello, drop it, please. Sophia, I would like for you to jump on the register for the time being while I unpack all this greatness. All right, so we'll unpack all this greatness, and that will. Don't you see the sign? Don't ever whistle. All right, there we go. Let's go ahead and continue on. So Sophia, okay, Bernard is coming in today, so Bernard will be doing the. So it's basically gonna be me and Sophia for today, and we're gonna have a pretty good day as far as wages go. We're not gonna have really anything to worry about when it comes to wages. We will put her back on sales now. I will run the register and do the restocking. That has been all restocked. Let's go ahead and restock everything here on the blue wine. Blue wine is doing great. Thank you very much. Add the wine boxes. Even the wine boxes are now starting to pick up a bit, and it could be, you know, the price in general, so that's really good. Delivery is coming, another delivery. We'll fast forward that. Hello, how are you? Put in the cheap beer. And whoa, oh, guess we haven't gotten that in yet. No cheap beer for us. Let's do the blue Coronas, and I'm gonna check the price on this just in case, because these might be different. 12 and 14, yeah, so they are different. So let's go ahead and do 12. That might be the reason why that I had the minimum storage on that, and maybe I could bring that back down to 8, because now they will probably sell at a consistent rate. Now, oh my god, hello. Okay, you know what, I deserved the whistle on that. I did deserve the whistle on that. Dude, what is like the Reading Rainbow song on for? Change it. $92, love it. Okay, get out. Hey, Sophia, actually never mind, I can do this. 17 items, I got this. I'm every woman, you're all I need. Anything you want done, baby. I think, right? Is that like a Whitney Houston song, probably? Hey. All right. That's what this song reminds me of. I'm sorry. All right, let's go ahead and just restock everything that needs to be restocked. Pizza, you know, pizza's doing whatever. Meat. Did no one buy a single meat yesterday? That's a little worrisome. Really? Really? No one bought meat? I'm telling you, dude, some items are just like hitting at certain days, and certain days people come in and I don't know. Okay, we did not order any potatoes. All right, so here we go. Now we are set to kind of let the store run. We could be on the sidewalk. Admittedly, we could be on the sidewalk doing our thing, but I think right here is good. That guy was complaining about the register being full. Now you can start to see that the register is bumping. $1,200 in our pockets, $1,300 already. As I said, $1,200. That's incredible. $32 there. So pretty good. Bernard should be going home. So this is actually a good day to get our full profits in. We have a full store. We don't have a lot of employees today. I mean, we did use a lot of money on what is it, on courses and stuff, but that, you know, that's a needed expense. Sophia is on break. We're technically the only person on the sales floor on a freaking Wednesday, dude. So yeah, I think things are going well. This is gonna be a big money day. We should be giving the corporation its profits that it needs now on this day. We're not making any unnecessary purchases. It looks like Sophia pissed off someone. That's bad. We're not making any unneeded purchases. Our stock is full. Minimum storage going into the next day probably will be a little bit lower than usual. Like, we won't have to order like $800 worth of stuff like we just did. So that's great and grand. Keeping an eye on products from left to right here, or right to left. Black tree wine, yeah, that's probably not going to last for the rest of the day. So let's bump that up a little bit to like maybe 6. There we go. We'll keep an eye on that though. Blue wine sending off as always.
Hey,
how's the Coronas doing? Coronas are doing okay. I'm glad that I actually dipped down from 12 to now 8. I'm good on that. How are the fruits doing? Produce is doing what the produce should do. Be produce for the most part. What else? Dude, I think this is gonna be a good day. Like $2,200. I think we started out the day with like $700. Yeah, and what time are we at? 1900. I could be out there bringing people in. I could be, now that I know how to like talk to people professionally.
Can you help me?
Please don't screw up this sale with the celebrity, for the love of God.
hey.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. What is she gonna bake? She picked up the black tree wine. Oh yeah. All right, great. Big sale right here. 69. You love to see it. All right. Very good. Very good. Very, very good. The store is running on its own for the most part. $32. All right. Celebrity again. Pop it in with 72. Yeah, so if the celebrity and the accountant, if you were to build another store or buy another store, I think the celebrities and accountants could potentially hold you over for some time being. So we are closed now. Let's go and ring out the last people here. Farmer, pensioner. Oh, they actually spent quite a bit there. Let's go ahead and restock as much as we can real quick. Do that. Do this. There we go. Do that. Do that. Kind of get an idea of what we got. Dude, the meat actually went off the shelf. That's great. The fish, I feel like the fish have not moved in a very long time. So there could be an issue with that going into the next day for sure. We're going to have to figure out what to do with that. Excuse me. Okay. How's our produce doing? Dude, the potatoes are selling. Look at, we have a whole row. Thank you, Clarkson. How's the, well, I guess that's doing okay. All right, so there we go. Wages, $267. Probably one of the lowest wages we've spent in a little while. So $2,400 coming straight back to us. You'll love to see that. We have another email. Oh baby, here we go. What is the email? I need a raise. How dare you? Okay, yeah. You are getting better at what you do, which is your job. You did just take a course, so I understand this for sure. Let's go ahead and give you your sales upgrade there, which is great. Tyrell, let's go ahead and renegotiate your salary. So where are you at right now? You're at $18 an hour. That's quite a bit. I wish you could like type in the number here instead of scale it. What if I gave you like a $2 raise? You're cutting it close, but I accept. Okay, $2 raise. I'm okay with that. So there we go. Tyrell has been taken care of, handled. If we were not to like restock the store, the corporation would be getting $1,000 today, which is, cover your ears, fucking crazy. Oh my God. But they're not going to be getting that. So let's actually not get any produce in today, except for the lettuce, of course. Coconuts, yeah. Cauliflower, yes. Red apples, yes. Or no. Green apples, no. Potatoes, no. Hummus, yes, yes, yes. Pizza, no, no. Fish, no. Meat, yeah, we got to get the meat in. Soda, that soda's yes. That soda's no. That soda's no. Red Corona, sure. Blue Corona, no. That, yes. That, no. That, no. Jägermeister, no. No, no. There, okay. $632. How much is that going to cut into our profits to send off to the corporation? $629. Dude, that's huge. That's exactly what I wanted. Oh, baby. No, I mean, like, the number, no, but, like, the fact that we are sending a lot of money off, yes. All right, so let's take a look at our employees here. Looks like Madison will be doing market. No, Madison, you're not going to be doing marketing. Actually, restocking, we can now switch you over. So let's do Bernard. We'll give Bernard a day off, and we'll send. This is going to be tough now. This is going to be really tough. Let me take a look at Madison real quick. Not Tyrell, Madison. And the reason why I'm like sitting here on my hands and knees, not really, but like, what's the next day? Wednesday? So Thursday, restock. Now, the part I'm having trouble with is that usually we have a restocker in. You know, let's have a restocker in the morning. We'll test it out. Restocker in for 3 hours. We usually have 3 hours because I don't know how often the restocker actually gains XP. So we're going to test that out. We're going to Tyrell on sales. Madison will be on restocking for only a few hours, and we'll see how that goes. 10 a.m. 10 a.m. Yeah, she'll come in at 10 a.m. She probably will be doing nothing for an hour, but that's okay. Let's go to the next day. We should now get the level up that we need as far as like the skill. Oh, look at that. Big money. No whammies. You'd love to see that. That's exactly what I wanted. A lot of money getting that healthy stuff. We are leveled up. You love to see that as well. Basket size was 2.16. Oh, baby. Got another concept point. Just all good stuff. All good stuff. All right, so let's go to our computer. Let's go to our computer, and we'll do this. Apparently, maybe for hipsters, and we kind of can sit back for a little bit and let the store do its thing. Once the mailman, I'm gonna call him the mailman. Once the mailman comes in, puts the boxes down, Madison will jump right on that. And now officially, now that we have her on restock, Madison is technically now. Bernard has a day off. Madison is technically now. She's actually restocking right now. That's good. Oh my god, running late. That's exactly what we didn't need. Madison is now technically the utility player. She can play all the fields. She can play restock, she can play cashier, she can play sales, she can play marketing. So she can play it all right now. Which again, daily manager is soon in her future, which is great. Once we get to that point. So yeah, let's go ahead and fast forward time just a bit here. If anybody has any questions, Tyrell's here to answer them. I will be sitting on the register, and what we're going to be doing is have Madison just stock the store herself, and hopefully that gives her enough XP to where it's going to level her up quickly. Madison doesn't have a lot to actually go forward to. She doesn't need a lot of restocking. She is kind of already good at restocking as it is. So, you know, I'm not too worried about her breaking a few items. I think she'll do it just fine. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Tyrell, he's looking like he's in a better mood today. Sorry, boss, I broke 4 articles. God damn it. I was just praising you. How dare I now? Hopefully it wasn't any of the blue wines. Now, I could go over there and put the blue wines on, but I'm going to let her do what she needs to do. She actually just left. That's terrible. So she actually left in the middle of our hiatus of having all the stock in the store. And that's due to, 1, she came in an hour early. 2, the freaking delivery man was an hour late. So she only technically had like an hour worth of time to actually restock the store. Which I'm just going to have to adjust the hours on that anyways. She'll come in an hour later. Kind of like when Tyrell does. So yeah, that was a hit or miss on me. I apologize for that. That's my fault. Dude, get the actual hell out of the way. Don't ever whistle at me again, you fool. You absolute fool. $67. Let's fast forward this up a bit. $69. $28. Looks like more are coming. The blue wine's already flying off the shelf. Love that. This is another cash cow day. This is another high profit margin day. Because we only have one worker in right now, and we had someone come in for 3 hours. So again, there's going to be a lot of money going to the corporation today, which is what we need, which is what we want, which is what's going to happen. I'm going to restock everything as quickly as possible. Someone is at the register. Don't. You did it. You absolutely did it. Bad words. Bad words are coming in my brain right now. There we go. All right, let's go to the meat. We do need to get the meat up and rolling here. Thank you very much. I got to do something with the seafood today. I do. I got to do something with the seafood. The fact that the seafood is not, yeah, it's not bumping right now. So where are we at? 10 pizzas? Yeah, that's fine. We might have to put the seafood on sale just to kind of attract it. And I know, like in the last episode, I was like, oh, I don't want to put sales on signs and everything. That might need it, dude. That actually might need it, because the premium quality sign is not helping it one bit. It did at first, it felt like, but I guess now it's not. So let's see here. Let's go over here and put these seafood items on sale. Let's do manage discount. Let's do change it to 10% off. There we go. Would you buy seafood that was 10% off? now you're gambling your life away. All right. Let's see if anyone buys seafood now. Maybe. Seafood is, in my experience right now, at least where our store is located, I feel like seafood is such like a difficult thing to sell. Like, it's so hard to figure out how to sell the seafood items. So far, so good. And that could just be due to where we're at. That's probably why. I'm sure in time it will get ironed out, like where we're at. Like, oh, it won't be so hard to sell anymore. There we go. $2,300. Let's go to our Clarkson corner. Hello, Clarkson. Hello. There you go. There you are. Do that.
Thanks.
Do we need to do this? I think so. Nope. All right. I think maybe she already did that before she left. Madison did. I'm referring to that. Oh, there. Okay. All right. This is still not selling very well. The bacon and the salami. Like, what the actual hell? We'll do $8.50 for this stuff. Again, Reading Rainbow just came on. Hang on. I'll be there in a sec. Oh my God. Okay, I'm coming. Tyrell, you can, just maybe step in if you want, my man. Holy crap, I almost missed it. Oh, crap, dude. Oh, she almost stormed off in a very angry way. All right, fast forward this time. Mood for Tyrell is very, very low. I think I'm gonna send him home or put him on a break after that customer. Okay, let's do that right now. Slow it down. Take a break. Or go home, whatever you want. You can take a break and go home. I don't care. Just don't be upset. Don't storm off here. All right. Wow, dude, the hummus is gone. Or the salad, I can't tell. I think it's the hummus. I think the hummus is actually gone. Wow. Was not expecting that, I'll be honest with you. So I am keeping an eye on these two products, or these few products over here. I think we're at a fine medium over here. Let me go ahead and take a look at the hummus. Hummus and the salad are all gone? Oh, maybe because it was never restocked, Forehead. Thank you for that. Appreciate that. All right. $8.50 for your pepperoni and your bacon. I mean, is that a lot of money? $8.50 for bacon? I feel like maybe it is. Well, it depends. I guess it's a certain bacon you can buy by the pound. I don't know how much we're selling it by the pound here. Cauliflower? Nope. All right. If we can hit 3,000, which I'm sure we will hit 3,000 today, I'll be a happy person here. There we go. Fantastic. Sounds good. Bring it on over. Yeah. $20 there. $46 there. $22 there. Love it. So with opening a new store, dude, all the Coronas are gone. With opening a new store, I asked this question. It probably will get answered. But I'll say it in a video. What
Excuse me.
would I recommend? Like, or what? Not what would I recommend, but what would be? I mean, there's too many people here to kind of like go here. what would you do? Would you rent or would you buy? I mean, the ideal, right, is like to buy. That's what you want to do. But at the same time,
Thank you.
what is it? At the same time, it could in the short term be cheaper and easier to get the store off and running if you just rent it out and start building that reputation for the store. Because granted, your store's reputation, the level of it, is gonna skyrocket at the beginning. So yeah, there's something to be said there. I think personally, I would probably rent out maybe for like the first day or two. And you can, you can buy out whenever you want. You don't have to rent for like 2 weeks and then buy out. You can buy out anytime you want. So I think that's yeah, that might be a good idea. I don't know. What do you guys think? Dude, this strawberry is not selling. What? $10. There we go. All right, so I think we're good. Looks like the Captain Morgan did sell out, but you know, it was very late in the day before it sold out, so I'm not too worried about it. Again, $287 for our wages. Huge profits for today, which is what we wanted and what we needed. $2,800 for taking it back to the office. Oh, baby. Any emails today? No emails, but there is a level up probably in restocking, right? So she did actually, yeah, so she did actually help out, or she increased her restocking fairly quickly. We're going to do it into the restocking risk because I do not want her to break my shit. So there we go. Going into the next day, a lot of questions still up in the air. $1,100 if we didn't buy anything today would be what we'd be taking back to the corporation. Minimum stock, $1,000. Holy Jesus. Let's clean this up a little bit. Lettuce, no. Banana, no. Onion rings, fries, no. Hummus, yes. Soups, nope. Seafood, nope. That one pack of meat, probably not. Pizzas, we do need the pizzas in. Do we need the mushroom ones? Probably not. We do need the pepperoni ones. I know for that for a fact. Sodas, no. Coronas, definitely need the Coronas in. The Duff, yes. Jägermeister, probably not. Candy cane vodka, no. Yes on the gold wine. I'll skip on the boxes of wine this time, and we'll leave at $891, which will put us at $1,900 overall, which then puts us at $569 in the corporation fee, which I'm going to do something new that we haven't done yet. Yeah, I'm going to do something new that we haven't done yet, which I am going to adjust our employees here. Who's coming in tomorrow? Look, your hours are being switched up drastically. So you're coming in at 11, and you're going to be in for 3 hours, and you're going to be restocking during that time. Bernard, my man, we're giving you another day off. Tyrell on register? Yeah. Or no. Tyrell on sales. Tyrell on sales to finish him off there. So put you back on sales. There we go. Because he's almost done with sales, so we'll do that again. We'll do that again, for sure. That will be our daily day, and we'll kind of go into the next day. And I'm not going to start a whole nother day. What I'm going to do is I'm going to actually go to the HQ. Yeah, I'm going to go to the HQ, and that's where we're going to kind of save it and everything. So here we are. Corporation's getting $570. I think now... Love to see that. Thank you. Basket size was 2 again. That's great. $4,700. Let's go to our city, go to our HQ, and we're going to deposit some money into the HQ. We're going to kind of cash them out, or not cash them out, cash them in. Deposit. Just stick with deposit. We're going to give them money. How do we do that again? I think this. Transfer funds. Yes. So we have $1,200 there. Let's go ahead and I think it's withdraw, right? Withdraw $1,000. So then we only have $280 there, which puts us at $5,700 here at the corporation, which I believe this is going to be our new way of starting to go and get it, because I feel like this is a good way to start getting that momentum towards buying a new property, buying a new store. How are we doing here? She could be leveled up again. Let's do that as well. So what did we do last time? We did higher chance of customers entering your store based off their needs, increase the overall population and traffic near the stores. That's actually not bad either. Advertisements have a bigger impact, and higher chance of customers entering your store over or out of curiosity. Let's do population increase. Yeah, population increase is going to be huge for us. There we are. Fantastic. All right. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, please make sure to hit that like, and I will see you in the next King of Retail, where we will continue to get these profits in. Oh, baby. Do take care.
I may be leveling up, but I'm afraid I'll never be enough. Yeah, baby, you do more than you know. You bring out the best me when I'm low. Maybe I'm thinking too far, but I can't wait to grow old. And your hand is the only thing I want to hold when I go.